Tyres, check. Lights, check. Wipers, check.
Ready, set, let's start driving. Unless you're a dog, in which case stop mucking around, you're out of your depth.
Hey there, virtual truckers. How are you all doing? Thanks for clicking in. Welcome to another American Truck Simulator video on this Sim Life channel. If you are new to the game, looking for more information, I linked my starter guide in the corner above. We're going to cross the boundaries between the virtual and the actual today. My goodness, the philosophy professors would boop me on the head with a ruler if they heard me use Deleuze like that. But I wanted to talk a little bit about my favorite mods for ATS while showing you some cool real-life truck stuff that I get to do. Recently, I uploaded a video about GT World Challenge racing and talked a little about what my job in motorsports is like, and for this one, I'm going to show you what my auto transport job is. As a side effect of being an automotive photographer, it means being sent to cover some random projects, like climbing out a window to get some shots of an 18-wheeler en route to deliver a classic Porsche slated for restoration, even if this would normally be an activity reserved for exotic car rallies. I'm a marketing consultant with American Auto Line. The TLDR on auto brokers is that we're the people you call when you need your car relocated. We arrange for a driver and appropriate transports for your need, then track it as it reaches its destination, trying to make that entire process as painless as possible for you. Meet Dan. Dan is one of the many independent car carriers that we work with to ensure the ecosystem of auto transport can operate. Dan is awesome. He picked up this car in Arizona to bring it to California, and Dusty Cars is going to fix this fabulous classic Porsche 912 for sale to the collector market. It might seem silly, but I was really excited for this job assignment. Trucks with nearly 2,000 pounds of torque can be just as cool as a flashy Ferrari. Besides, you never know when there's a bonus car inside the trailer. I have been driving the Freightliner Cascadia in American Truck Simulator for several weeks, and now I was getting to appreciate one in person. But as you can see, I'm back in my Mack truck where all my mods work correctly. Otherwise it would be a little tough to show you my top mod picks for American Truck Simulator. I found most interior mods to be compatible with most truck models, but there are some exceptions. ATS has a ready Steam workshop with thousands of options broken down by categories and truck models. Find a mod that interests you, click the green subscribe button to download, and install the mod. It will be loaded into the game on your next startup. Within your ATS start menu, before you load the profile, there's an option to load the mods that you downloaded. Within the mod menu, the box on the left contains all the mods installed and available on your system. In the right column box is a list of mods that are currently loaded. You can select mods and move them between active and inactive lists, save changes, and then load the profile that you want to play. That's it. That's all you have to do. If everything is working correctly, the mods will be active, and any truck upgrades will be available at their respective dealerships. So, the first category of mods to mention are the easy cheats that will shortcut your gameplay experience. But if you just want to get out and explore, this is a fast way to get on the road without worrying about maximizing your routes. I used Jumpstarter Money and Experience by HR Sherlock to increase my payouts and points by a multiplier of 10. Doing so will get you enough to buy a truck and a couple short drop-offs if you're looking for something akin to God mode in this game. Another way you can change your world, literally within American Truck Simulator, is the wide range of mods that replace billboards, signs, and logos with the real-life counterparts. There are too many good ones out there to list, but it will change up even the gas stations, restaurants, major retail chains, and vehicle skins that you'll encounter. Sure, all of this is completely unnecessary to play ATS, but it's all in the workshop, so why not? Or how about changing up the cars or the frequency of traffic? Now, I personally am not going to torture myself with a realistic traffic mod, even though those are available on the workshop, but I'm all about filling my freeways with unique vehicles. You can find classics, exotics, and probably anything you want, but here's a fun one for you. The Need for Speed Traffic Pack, which includes some of the series' most iconic cars. You might notice the sidebar in the Steam Workshop includes the truck manufacturers and models. That's because many of the mods are specific to the truck, especially things like Paintjobs skins. There's a process for how to do it that you can find on YouTube, and if I ever figure out how to do all that, I will put it up on the playlist. But for now, I'll demo some of the paint jobs that I have already downloaded for my trucks. Once the mod is installed, load it into the game menu. Visit a dealership to change over to your desired look. The truck aesthetic and functional mods along with trailers work in the same way. Once the mods are installed, you'll find those parts in the dealership menus. Because here's where we get into a few more of the mods that I wanted to mention, my favorite ones, the truck interior mods. Since we spend a great deal of time staring from a fixed position, why not have some fun dressing for that windshield frame? And adding to the enjoyment of your drive experience in the process. To do that with my cab, I've gone with SiSL's Mega Pack for the cabin accessories. This has a ton of options from mugs to magazines, posters, teddy bears, and just about anything that you can think of that might be laying around a car or truck. Even some things you wouldn't come up with too. But this one feels like it covers most of the decorations. And if you want a passenger, there's lots of options on the workshop from anime models to dogs and cats. I really like my little animated cat here on the dashboard that leaps through animations every minute or so. It comes with several pattern variations and goes in 2 positions. This one is Farsel's Cab Cats. One of the functional tools that's highly moddable inside your cab is the navigation unit. It's nice to be able to click off that display that's directing you around and just follow a basic guideline of a reskin nav. Perhaps Google or Waze, whichever you prefer, both are in the workshop. If you really want to get fun with it, you can download voice commands from celebrities such as Morgan Freeman or the cast of Grand Tour, aka Top Gear. So these were just a few of my personal favorites. Most of them are just for sheer amusement, but the workshop has tons more options for things where you can change your gameplay experience. Like for example, the prefab section of the ATS workshop contains custom garages to dress up your trucking empire locations. Under the drop-down navigation menu, the UI options have many ways to adjust icons, notifications, and things like how mirrors work. There are also mods to change how the game camera works for those of you who like to utilize the game's photo vistas. If there's something you want to change, there's probably a mod for it. This game is well supported by its community, and thank you to all the modders for your efforts. I appreciate you very much for enhancing the ATS experience. And thank you to all of you who made it this far in the video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, y'all, and bye-bye now.
Turn right. You have reached your destination. Well done, although frankly I did all the hard work.